I see us.
Hello, hello.
Oh, you flipped over. There we go.
Yeah, because Anathar showed up for a moment. Oh.
I hear us. Rob,
That's not good.
Fixes things. How about now, Nasir? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Perfect.
Yeah,
All right.
yep.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Spelljammer Tears of the Moon with us here on the Bipolar Dice Ruler Twitch channel. As I'm sure those of you who are familiar with our faces can tell, we have a new member joining us here on the stream today. This does, though, come with the sad announcement that Christina, our darling Yue, will no longer be a permanent member of the stream due to a series of scheduling conflicts that have disrupted her ability to join. But we are soldiering on, and we have brought in a ringer, a replacement to end all replacements, a man who is more myth than legend, none other than John, more popularly known as the Dorkwinkle himself.
I thought you were going to say Travis Willingham, because that's a lot more appropriate.
You wish. We've already got our Travis Willingham. He sits to the left of me.
Look, what's wrong with two? That's all I'm saying.
There can only be one.
Be one. Yes. We're very glad to have you, John. John will be joining us as a permanent member for the foreseeable future. So get used to him here, and hopefully, John, you are, feeling comfortable as a part of your first stream here on the live, because you've done an in-person stream with us before, but never via webcam. So
yeah, I'll learn to control my urges, but it's going to be very hard.
okay, good. I'm glad that we have that on camera.
A lot of visuals.
Yes.
I just realized I made a joke.
So before we get started, there are probably just one more thing that I'd like to announce, and that being that in the near future, as mentioned on our previous stream, there will be a series of Spelljammer themed, or at least Spelljammer Tears of the Moon themed one-shots for viewers old and new alike. Hopefully this will pique the curiosities of those who wish to try Spelljammer at the table for the first time, or just at least our own personal brand of the series. So do make sure to get into contact with us in the chat to lodge your interest, and we will mark it down and put you into the draw. This is a little bit too fun. Okay.
I can't
All
believe
right.
you just put my theme music on right there and there.
John has overtaken the music apparently all of a sudden.
Not enough bongos.
Okay.
I feel like I was about to cha-cha slide.
That was pretty good. That was very poorly timed. But I believe that kind of sums everything up that I wanted to say for now. And so we will pursue our recap. Yes, for those of you who missed them, the recaps are back, and we intend for them to stay for as long as we can possibly make that a possibility. So, without further ado, let Ryan's most recent recap commence.
I have never had to take care of an old man, or knew they would just wander around without thinking. But when we got to the giant dwarf head, he just showed up again. He was helpful with explaining what the giant head was saying. We would have never known to go to the Crystal District and to Effigy headquarters. You know what else Torque has never seen? The head surgery. But when Yue put a stick up the old man's nose, she touched his brain, and he didn't die. We did just leave him there. But we left a note. He'll be okay. Torque is sure of it. Gideon is usually very smart, but him trying to grab the crystals to make fake badges didn't go so well. Now we have this dragon named Anthrax.
Oh. That wasn't supposed to stop there.
Yicknap. I wonder what he's gonna think when he sees this dragon. A master plan that we thought was sure to work, well, was formed. It was foolproof, because if we all just switched our names to the other person's names, nobody would know who we are. And we got to dress up like agents. Bellypop gave me a suit with a tie and even sunglasses. I hope he'll let me keep them. Torque looks good in black. So we go to Effigy headquarters, and we find this little lady who, after Bellypop, who was Gideon, and Gideon was Bellypop, convinced her to let us see the records. We find it's not on the pieces of paper, and this guy Faze Gibbous has it, but nobody knows where he lives. I think Gideon got the little lady's address. He kept calling her thick. I think we are too deep in the mud to crawl out. Now we have to sneak into his office. What if they find out we're not Quartz Knights? If we don't get this new ship, Gideon will die. And not like the kind where you're just upset. Anthrax, the dragon, will kill him. And we still have the Chutnoid and X and Gliz and Haruko on the ship with a dragon on it. Oh, and Prey is on the ship. My mama always said, the trouble with trouble is it starts out as fun. We've had a lot of fun, but now we have a lot of trouble.
Okay.
Well done. Yeah.
That was fun.
That was
Anthrax,
That was
the
a good one.
dragon.
Anthrax.
He keeps calling her thick.
Yeah.
Effigy was a nice little detail there. I like how Torque failed to pronounce that one correctly. As
He
per
does it
usual.
all the time.
Yep. But whilst the predominant body of the party remains in the glistening halls of Apogee headquarters, our fair helmsman has been left to his own devices on the Artemis. Praecordium, the party left you aboard the ship to keep guard and make sure that nothing awful became of the Artemis whilst Argonax, the great death worm of Carpri, wrapped his great scaled body around the stilted legs of Gideon's pride.
Praecordium, we're gonna go and have fun while you hang out with the big dragon who can eat you at a moment's notice. Ha ha ha.
He says from the helm.
Okay.
Well, this is boring.
Okay. Praecordium, I would like you to roll me a perception check as you sit in the helm. Your associated senses allow you to see your greater surroundings with ease.
That would be, with my heightened perception and my supreme knowledge of all things, a 5.
You don't notice until the thing I wanted you to notice basically slaps you in the face. You hear a loud thudding poof, 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 at the bridge door.
If it's the dragon, I'm not here.
It's not the dragon. Hello?
Hello? Prove that you're not the dragon.
Well, if you open the door, you'll see that We're not the dragon.
That's what the dragon would say.
Good point. Well, the dragon is currently rested down at the base of the Spelljammer. Do you perhaps have access to a window from the bridge? You can look down and see that the dragon is still there.
Do I have a window?
You are, like, connected to the sensors of the ship. You can just see that the dragon is still at the base of the ship. You can also see,
Okay.
now that you focus in on the door, that there is, like, from the back, 2 figures wearing, like, long brown cloaks that have hoods that, like, cover their heads and mask their faces. One of the figures looks to be around 5.5 feet tall, while the other only 3 feet tall.
If the dragon's downstairs, and I'm right here, who's flying the ship? I mean, who are you?
I'm Aurelian, and this is my partner, Epka.
Hello.
And why should I let you inside? Why are you on this ship? There's a dragon outside. Are you crazy?
Well, the dragon didn't seem to mind us boarding the ship. You see, we are seeking the one named Praecordium.
And what business do you have with this strikingly handsome fellow?
Oh, I want to describe him as really handsome. He has a head that's even bigger than mine.
Epka. Enough. Honesty sometimes isn't the best
really,
policy.
I'm really not wanting to open up this door even more now.
Wait, but if you're
Things
not
that have been
Praecordium,
said.
why are you so... oh, I'm sorry. Are you his friend?
Yeah, I'm his good friend. What do you want with him?
I want to meet him. Yeah,
You're a fan?
Wait, what? Who?
Epka, it's quite all right. Look, whoever you are back there, it is of the utmost importance that Epka here is introduced to the one they call Praecordium.
We're gonna swing the door open. It was a ruse! It was me the whole time!
No! You fiend!
Okay, when you swing the door open, you blow back the hoods on these robed mystery men to reveal their faces. Stood to the left, the taller figure is a middle-aged half-elf with like incredibly pale, almost like porcelain white skin and grey piercing eyes. He has neat, almost like pointed, like mousy blonde hair that's greying at the temples. He has like a single strand of hair that dangles from the side of his forehead that's pleated and tied off at the bottom. But stood next to him
Jedi Padawan.
is a far more unique looking creature. John, would you care to describe Epka to both Praecordium and the audience?
Before Praecordium is a very short Ortling. He has a big head and big black eyes. He's very pale, and covering him is this cloak that is sort of makeshift together with different materials, such as like a black sack, like random piece of leather. Looks very dirty, and on the corner of the cloak seems to be an illithid with a. He kind of looks like the KFC guy, with his face munching on a head of another Ortling who's giving a thumbs up and smiling, and there's a faded catchphrase, "Tent to looking good."
Oh my god.
But this was not discussed before the stream. I have nothing to do with the KFC Corporation.
It is your fault.
This is all John's fault. If we get sued, please sue John.
Please. I really want to get sued. Anywho,
Right. First of all,
one last thing though is like he's kind of cowering behind his friend here, and like he's nervously scratching his left hand, which is a bit of a odd brand on it.
And if you all would refer to the stream, you can see the fantastic character artwork for Epka, as presented by none other than our
Ray,
own
Perfect
Christina.
lips.
Yep,
Ray, do
he
you
has-
have any like illegitimate children running around? I mean, the head on that thing.
he looks like. He looks like.
He has the perfect lips.
This is what
Daddy
Ortlings
Prey.
look like.
What? What the heck? What is this creature?
I'm sorry if I disgusted you.
No, Epka, you do not need to apologize for your appearance.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I was just saying that in my mind. What is this creature, Rob?
But this is an Ortling.
Do I know much about Ortlings?
Roll me a history check.
Ortlings are not so common that we would have ever met one, right?
No.
That's a 22.
Okay, yeah. So you cast your mind. You want to run me through your mind palace real quick?
I sprint full speed through my mind corridor into my mind Volkswagen. I get inside, I
No.
turn the key,
No.
vroom, vroom, down my mind racetrack, and then I sling parallel park into my mind library, and I run to the book where the memory of which in Ortling with the princess is held.
Okay.
I like that you took the time to parallel park. I was hoping he would just kind of like drift slide into
I'm
it.
just surprised that he has a parking space. Like, who gave him that?
You can never find parking in these mind palaces. So there's people everywhere.
It's like
Oh,
San
I'm
Francisco.
surprised.
Hey,
all
I'm
over.
driving here.
All right.
As the cops didn't catch him.
Okay, so you recall a pleasant day walking through the gardens of Prince Andrew's palace in the upper city of Brawl. You sit down on a marble bench overlooking a series of rose bushes, and you gaze up at a beautiful woman dressed in her full finery, a queen. She looks down at you, and as she does, her curled black hair rustles like the leaves on the brushes around her. She smiles through her bright red lips and places her finger beneath your chin to get a better look at you and stare into your eyes.
Is there something that I can help with, Your Majesty?
My. You are quite the unique specimen, aren't you, Praecordium?
Father says I look perfectly normal for my species, which I've never met another one of.
You know, I've only ever seen one other being that could possibly even be described as similar to you. I believe they are known as Ortlings by most. But unfortunately, to the Illithids, they are better known as cattle. Have you ever met an Ortling before, Praecordium?
No.
They're peculiar beings. It seems as though via years of selective domestication and violent psionic lambasting, they have had all spark of creativity and individual thinking erased from their great minds. One can only fathom the wonders that they would be able to produce for society if only they could think for themselves.
Why can't they think for themselves anymore?
Well, it's not to say that all Ortlings are this way. It's posited by many an explorer that some may remain out there in deep pockets of wild space and beyond, in their native habitat, atop great comets that fly about the nebulas. But such Ortlings have very rarely been reached. But it's via this torturous captivity, this horrifying breeding campaign that the Illithids conduct, that these poor creatures have been forced into a life of confinement.
This has been great. And I pull the ejector seat.
She looks up and she waves as you disappear.
Whee! Alright. After around 30 seconds of direct eye contact where Praecordium's eyes glaze over and he begins to foam from the mouth.
Can I ask a question before, in that 30 seconds, does one of those veins like pulse every once in a while?
Is he alright? Did we accidentally kill him?
Why is he just staring into the distance? He's been
I
like
think
this for like 2 minutes.
I think we killed him. I think we need to run.
You're an
Ortling! Yeah? Sorry?
If I were to posit the idea that we will all go get ice cream, what would you say to such a thing?
I like the ice part, but I don't know anything about cream.
You can't eat ice cream.
I can't?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I didn't know I wasn't really sure what it was to begin with, so I guess I can't really be sad.
Well, you only eat ice, remember?
I know that, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice at you.
Can he have slushies?
What's a slushie?
I suppose if the basis of the slushie would be comet ice, he could probably consume it without becoming violently ill.
Wait, he can only eat comet ice? I feel like that's a really restrictive diet.
Oh, no, it's really easy.
How is it real easy?
I just need water and I can make it myself. I got a little patch.
Are you a
here
comet?
Oh, no. There's actually a variety of minerals that are found in cotton. It's called, like, as long as at the base is, like, magnesium, zinc, iron, and various other things. The small bits
You're
of
a
it.
chemist!
Yeah, uses... No, I'm not that smart.
Oh. Why are you here?
I saw you in a dream.
Why did you see me in a dream?
I don't know, but my friend thinks you could help us, help me, help you.
How can I help you?
Listen, this particular Ortling here, Epka, was raised on the Suro Ranch on the planet Glyph. He was being monitored, tracked by the Ulitharid who kept the ranch. He was paraded around like some sort of prized pig, some sort of personal project. He must be of great importance to the Illithids, and I can only posit that he stands to be some sort of threat to their order. He has the spark.
It's crazy because I mostly eat ice, so I don't know how fire gets in there.
No.
Wait, so one-of-a-kind Ort right there. He points. And you bring him here. Why?
Because he said he had to find you.
Yeah, you're in a dream.
I have searched all of Wild Space looking for someone like you. You're the only person in this entire universe who fits the description that he gave me. You must be the person we're looking for.
How long have you been looking?
Just over a year now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry I forgot your birthday, by the way. I was pleading, and I'm sorry. I didn't have money for a present, and you look a bit sad. I'm sorry.
Not Epka. You finally met the person you've been looking for. Surely you should be happy for once.
I'm happy.
All right. So Epka is here because Mind Flayers want him.
Yes.
Please don't let them eat my brain.
Well, I mean, Mind Flayers don't really like me.
Okay, that's good. Wait, you scare them off? All the bad ones?
I mean, yeah, I tried to, be friends with one, and they didn't like that very much, and they got very mad at me.
Did he say please and thank you?
No, he was rather rude about not liking me too. He called me mean names.
Like what?
People keep questioning me about the mean names they called me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Wait. So
I apologize for saying you're not handsome.
you let me clarify this while we're talking. Mind Flayers are adverse to your presence.
Correct.
And Epka here desired nothing more than to meet you.
Can I please stay so I won't die to Mind Flare?
I don't really know, but saving one-of-a-kind Ort, I guess that's kind of a benefit. But what benefit does Epcot give to me? Is he like an anti-owlbear charm or something? Does he help me in some way?
I'm a janitor.
You're a jelly bean? What did you say?
Sanitation specialist.
You can swab the desk.
Yes.
Well, I'll be. Of course you can come and join our merry band.
Oh,
I need someone to wash my clothes.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm pretty
I
happy
did
with
not-
this encouragement.
I did not risk life and limb saving this Ortling and bringing him all over Wild Space whilst countless illithids have hunted him for him to become your janitor.
Oh, is that bad?
Oh, I understand. Yes, I will take this Ortling and raise him as my child. He will
No.
stay here with me, and
I'm
I
not-
will protect him from the illithids. And we will bring his spark out.
I don't need him protected.
I think I'll get indigestion if that happens.
I will raise the spark, and he will become. You're going to clean all of my clothes.
Okay.
I'm going to clean my room, and we're not even going to tell Gideon. It will look like I cleaned my room.
Okay, I'll tell you did it.
Back to, yes, he will be the finest Ortling to ever come out of Praecordium's Ortling school.
This is school?
Epka,
It is now.
Is this truly what you want? I'm starting to think we made a mistake.
Nah. There was a lot of things that happened. I saw horrors that caught me to my nightmares. Then awful things. Then really nice things. Then awful things again. I forgot all of it, so I guess I shouldn't be too depressed about it. But then I remember him out of all those little visions I had.
Don't worry. You will see awful things in Belly Pop's restroom.
Okay. Okay.
You found the strange puddle?
The
Bird shit.
the
Why is it
the
white?
half elf is gonna like reach. He's gonna reach into.
He comes
his,
out of a cloaca.
He's gonna reach into his brown cloak and he pulls out like just the handle of a blade, and then a sparkling like blade of moonlight exudes from the end of the handle, and he puts
You
it
are a Jedi.
right up to your face.
Are you threatening me?
Oh no.
This is incredibly serious. We are talking about the
You
fate.
can't just pull that out on me.
I will.
You know what this is?
And he's gonna like, go into his vest. He's gonna pull out a little vial. He's gonna uncork it and he's gonna hold it up to his nose.
Do you know what this fucking is?
No.
Hey, he said a swear word.
I did say sniff it. Do you know what that smell is?
I'm not going to sniff strange liquids you present to me.
Sniff
If I sniff the strange liquids, can everyone calm down?
No, you're
I
not
don't know.
sniffing
Can you tell
anything
me
either.
what it is? It's bat guano.
Why would you present bat guano in my face?
Oh no. My
There's
my
a reason why I'd present this. If you take out that sword, unspeakable things will happen upon this helm.
He retracts the blade and puts it away, and then holds his hands
I
up.
put my little vial of bat shit away.
Look, it's all well and good. It seems like the pair of you are a couple well matched, but as I was trying to say, I believe that this Ortling and yourself are somehow tied to the fate of thousands upon thousands of captive people. Do you understand?
No.
Oh boy.
I don't have anybody captive, no matter what anyone says.
I think Mr. Praecordium, he's referring to my people. We are like food.
Not just your people, Epka. There are countless other creatures that are enslaved and bred for their brain matter on the planet of Glyth.
I appreciate if we would
And
stop all that.
I posit that one of these mind flayers comes along and realizes he's not scared of you, Mr. Praecordium, and he'll want to see what's inside that ginormous head of yours.
Well, they should be afraid of me. Just saying. Bat guano.
I hope so. Because if not, I am literally giving you what could potentially be one of the most valuable specimens that have come from this creature's kind in thousands of years.
If you're so distrustful and worried to give them to me, why are you? Why are you here?
Because he has only ever managed to produce his psionic talents when he thinks about you.
Aww.
Gross.
Yeah.
I got an alien crush.
Yeah, it's like, you know how some people get, like inspired when they see the moon? I get inspired when I see the back of your head.
Oh, God.
What?
God, the jokes.
What?
Oh my God.
Wait,
Oh my God.
Was that wrong? Did I do it bad?
Oh, poor Epka, you're so naive and innocent, you sweet giant-brained idiot.
I'm saying his head is very nice to look at from the back.
Oh, please stop saying it.
What the hell is
shines like
happening?
the moon.
You have to understand, whilst he shows a modicum of of creativity, he is still quite far away from realizing his full understanding of complex emotions and spontaneous activity.
Yeah.
What exactly? Like, you've been complaining a lot about what I'm going to do with this ordering. What exactly do you want me to do with it?
I want you to care for him, not treat him like a slave as he has always been treated. And I would like you to help him realize his potential so that you and he may topple the order on Glyph once and for all.
This is a lot to drop on somebody on like a Tuesday, man.
I'm sorry. Do you want us to come back on a later day?
No,
Perhaps
we're not
Tuesday
going
night?
anywhere, Edgar.
Sure. I hereby solemnly swear that weird child thing with lumpy brain will be safe under my care, and I
I'm
will not
actually
treat
really
him as a
old.
slave. But he will do my laundry, which is like fair.
Oh, okay, it's agreed, and I'll give you all credit until this Captain Gideon of yours.
No,
that
no,
did
you can have the
everything.
credit. I think that's fair.
Okay.
But he will do my laundry in return for me taking care of you. Is this agreed?
I mean, I do get a place to sleep, so I guess that's fair.
Yeah. What do you say, Bossy Pants?
Fine.
Laundry for safety? Is this?
Fine.
Well then, welcome aboard the Artemis.
Oh,
We're gonna have to ask Gideon, and he might kick you out, but
oh
who
no!
knows?
I thought I got safety.
He's really nice though, and if you do this whole like sniveling thing, he'll probably be really into it. You know.
Oh, okay. I've had years of experience now.
Just tell him he's like awesome and cool. That's all I do, and he keeps me around. So
Okay. Thank you so much for taking care of me, Mr. Sir.
Master Praecordium, may I have a moment with Epka alone?
sure.
He's gonna walk to the middle of the deck of the ship with you, Epka. He like holds your hand and walks you to the middle of the ship, and then he's gonna get down on his knees and he's gonna hold you by your tiny little frail wiry shoulders. You're going to be okay, all right?
Okay. I thought I would never see it, but his head's even bigger than mine.
I know it's very big and double crested somehow. It's really a
Yeah,
sight to see.
Yeah, no, I think I feel safe because not only will mind flayers stay away, also if something wants to eat me or my brains, they'll think he has the bigger brain because he has the bigger head.
Yes, Epka, that's all very good, and you've been saying this for the last year, but I need you to
Okay.
understand. Look at me. If anyone questions you, if anybody threatens you, use the power that's inside that giant skull of yours.
Okay.
Use the
Are
force, Luke.
you sure? Are you sure I just can't run away and hide? I got really good at that.
If you run away and hide, Epka, you stand to hurt the people who are trying to help you. You have to be brave.
Okay. Can I do baby steps?
Okay, baby steps.
Okay.
But if this captain wants to know of what use he will be to the ship, besides your sanitation expertise, show him. Show him your gifts. And if he is a man of intelligence, he will understand that you have much to offer him.
Okay.
Okay?
I sometimes forget what I do, but I'll try my best to remember the things I do, so I won't do it, and not I get nervous when
Hey,
Howard shows up.
he's gonna like pull you in and give you a hug.
Okay. Thank you. You're so nice to me.
Epka, don't be afraid. If it doesn't work out, and you need me, use this stone, and I will come to you as soon as you call. If for whatever reason you lose the stone, or you cannot get into contact with me, come to the moon of Mingabwe. I will wait for you there.
Okay, I'm writing my cloak, moon, and Gobway.
Mingabwe.
Okay, don't worry, it definitely won't wash off.
Okay. I have to go now. You understand that there are other Ortlings who need my help.
Yeah. Thank you again so much. Despite the running, it was very fun traveling with you.
I don't think you've ever even used that word before.
I'm trying, because you keep on telling me that I need to figure out other emotions other than fear and sorriness.
Yes, that's not an emotion. It's called remorse. But anyways.
Oh, okay. I'll alert. Okay, let me write that in my cloak. Remorse. It's sorriness.
Okay.
Sorriness.
Okay, I got it.
Be brave, Epka. Look out for your new compatriots, and they will protect you.
So, like, I cower behind them, then do the power?
So long as you do the power, you can stand wherever you want.
Okay. I don't like being out in the open.
Yes, probably best not to be out in the open. You're very small.
Yeah, I get picked up very easily.
Yes. Okay. Is there anything you want to say to me before I go?
Please be safe, because you're one of my only friends.
Oh, I could never promise you such a thing.
Oh, okay then. Sorry, you may die.
You're not my friend.
Sorry, you may die.
Goodbye, Epka. And good luck fulfilling your destiny.
Was that the right thing to say?
No, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
He's gonna stand up and put his hood up over his head, and he'll walk off down the ramp of the ship over to the side of the edge of like the roof of Draco Vance, and he just kind of falls off the side.
Okay, you have fun falling. Okay, Mr. Praecordium, let's get that laundry done.
Lesson number 1.
Yes?
Do not mix the reds with the whites.
Don't you mean the colors with the whites?
No, but I can't be wearing pink. Everything else is fine. I just don't want anything.
Okay. I knew that, but I appreciate.
Actually,
the fact
most
that
of my
you tried to
clothes are like
remember that for me.
a mottled dark blue, so I don't think you're gonna have any issues. But you know, no pinks.
I'll try to not pink up your wardrobe.
Roll for suds.
Roll for suds.
Okay, I'll roll for suds.
Crit sud.
Let a hand.
It's too much.
13.
While Praecordium and his similarly sized cranium friend
It's
make
a bit bigger than mine.
to the laundry basket, the rest of the party is deep within the heart of Apogee Incorporated.
So, Carrie, was it?
Oh yes, doll.
Yeah, how much further until we get to the big boss man's office?
Oh, only like maybe 100 more floors.
Only 100 floors. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, we could hurry this up a little bit.
Oh, you want it double time? Hey, airhead, up the pressure. And as she says that, you hear like almost like a popping noise, boop, in the crystalline elevator, and you get shot up at twice the speed. It's so fast that you almost like feel.
Oh, I saw this in Willy Wonka. I know what happened.
Exactly. You see your each other's faces being dragged down to the floor, and then all of a sudden the elevator comes to a halt, and you all fly off of your feet and hit the roof of the elevator.
Son of a...
Is there a squeak as belly pop hits?
Yeah, you're all kind of bundled on the floor, and Carrie has deliberately landed.
That was so good.
Carrie deliberately lands on top of Gideon. Oh no! Oh, look at that!
We're supposed to
Fancy
get on the
seeing you
floor.
Fancy seeing you here.
Oh, should we get up now, or are we just gonna stay down here for a minute?
Well, we'll say that for a later time.
Oh yeah, you're taking me to dinner.
For now, your belly pop is, he's got some business he gotta attend to.
Oh yeah, alright. Okay. So if you just want to follow me out here into the main corridor, as you can see, is a lovely portrait of our founder and CEO, Mr. Faze Gibbous. And it's just a picture of a very stoic gentleman who is wearing almost celestially inlaid white gleaming armor, and he wears on his face a mask that is a full moon, just covers his whole face, and it's made from silver.
Can we not tell if he's human?
You can't tell if he's human. He has eyes. You can see the eyes. He's got very stark gray eyes, but
it's like a helmet type
he's
of
wearing
mask?
he's wearing a full helm, but then the face of the helm is a full moon.
Got it. I was just.
You
wondering
should
to
have
see if he
seen
was
his
bald.
modern warfare trick shots back in the day.
He
Part of the
was
Faze
such
clan.
a major league gamer. No, we don't. No.
He 360 no scope like the best of them.
Prestige 10 in days, honey. Anyways, so and here are some of our proudest history of our business, and there's all writs and framed contracts of the biggest intergalactic deals ever brokered by Apogee. There's some crazy numbers lined up, hundreds of millions of gold pieces worth of business being conducted in one go.
The great
While she
Fuel
starts the
sponsorship
spiel-
of
While she starts the spiel, I actually want to reach out and send Gideon a little mental message.
Okay.
I'll go, Master Gideon, I fear she's wasting our time. What if they're destroying evidence in the office as we speak?
I'm gonna look around and see that Belly Pop's lips aren't moving, and I'm like,
Belly Pop is looking very obviously right at you.
I'll make the connection. First off, we gotta talk about this telepathy. Second off, you might have a point. I say mentally. Can I respond to this or not?
I don't actually
no,
remember.
It's not two-way, I don't believe.
I don't think so.
No, I believe it's
I
just
think I can
one-way.
only send it out.
Yeah, it's a pretty minor form of telepathy. It's not complete.
Oh, really?
In that case,
Good.
I'll just kind of give him a nice little head, and I'm like,
There we go. Just flexing that racial feature right there.
Yes, you can. Because it says the target and only the target hears the message. You can
John.
reply in a whisper.
It's a racial feature. It's not.
It's
okay.
It's
I'm
a
sorry.
racial feature called insider trading.
Oh, okay. Ignore me.
Yeah, you can speak telepathically with any creature you can see within 30 feet of you. In order for that creature to understand you, you must share a language. But it says nothing of that creature being able to communicate back.
In that case, I'll be looking at Belly Pop and be like, "Oh, really?
You
can't
think
hear
that
me
you sent it back?
Exactly."
Communicate with eyebrows.
For fear of wanting to satisfy Gideon, Belly Pop will salute him.
Brilliant.
Give him a nice little head nod. Carrier, how about we speed this up a little bit?
Oh, you want to go fast again, honey? Or do you want me just to get on top of you now?
Well, I like it nice and slow, but this instance, we gotta go fast.
All right, okay.
My dear Miss Tanglefoot, are you propositioning an officer?
Oh, am I? I wouldn't do such a thing.
I would suspect not.
No, that would be awful.
Should I write her a citation?
Well, let's see how the rest of this goes.
Oh,
We don't have all day.
Oh wait, you're being
Yes.
serious. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. Well, this right here is the door to the office. The door is a giant set of like double width black metal doors with the Apogee logo kind of like emblazoned between the two, like a huge metal ring and a small loop in the like northeastern corner of the ring.
All right, if you let us in, we can take it from here.
All right. She's gonna like go rifling through her comically like overladen ring of keys. Not that one. Why did I bring my big key ring?
Can we get any insight as to whether or not she's putting on a show here, as opposed to just being incompetent?
You can roll me an insight check.
That is a natural 20.
Oh,
Let's
baby!
go.
Okay, so with your natural 20, you note that every time she takes one of the keys, she very slowly slides it to the top of the ring and then checks over both shoulders looking down the hallway.
I'll alert Gideon to that activity. She's doing it right now.
Sweet pea. We can get to our date a lot faster if you hurry this up and you find the right key. I'll give her a wink.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check.
I'm
With
going
advantage
to.
because you're sexy, right?
Sexy. That's your racial feature.
Hell yeah.
Sexy motherfucker.
This...
It's a
Session.
feat.
I'm gonna throw some guidance on it. Do.
No.
Come
I don't
through.
think you'd be able to use guidance in this situation because she'd be like, "Are you casting a spell right now?" You know, like it would be kind of weird.
Oh, like they pick up on it
yeah,
then.
Exactly.
17 it
so,
is.
yeah, 17. I suppose I could try to speed my fingers up a little bit, and she takes the biggest key,
Whoa.
like a giant black key that has like a crescent moon shaped.
Clearly the key that was supposed to be
Yes,
used.
and it even says Faze Gibbus's key on a little like label on it. And she'll shove the key into the door and unlock the door. Well, there you go, honey.
Appreciate it. We'll be in here for a minute. If we need you, I will follow the sweet intoxicating aroma of your perfume. Give her another wink.
Gideon, or Belly Pop, and Agent Belly
Yes?
Pop and Agent Gideon.
Oh,
I will
Both of us,
be.
yeah.
I will be manning the doors from the inside with you. But as this is a crime scene, we have to make sure that we don't have it disrupted while we're or an investigation scene, I should say.
There we go. Good thinking. Forgot your agent name, so I'm just gonna say good thinking.
It's Agent UA.
That's right, Agent UA.
I know I'm new to your group. Sorry.
All right. And
She lets us in here
Yeah, she lets
without
you in.
alone, without her.
I mean, she's gonna try and follow in behind you if you.
Torque will block her from coming in by letting Agent Gideon and Agent Belly Pop through first.
Okay.
And then pulling the door shut and say, "We need no disturbance. As we investigate for this, we just let us be. We will be out in 5. Okay."
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be out here if you need anything, darling. Just call me if you need absolutely anything at all. Okay?
Yes. And Torque will then shut the door behind him. Is there a lock on the inside? Of the
yes,
door?
there is. Yeah.
He'll try to turn the lock, but not so that it clicks so loudly.
Okay.
I mean, she still has the key.
Yeah, she keeps the key. She doesn't give it to you.
Right, but
just to slow her down.
Hold on. Yeah. And then as Torque does it, he'll turn around and then take his sunglasses and peek them down a little bit and look around, kind of thinking about his going back to his past military, experience and looking for entry points and exit points into this room that seem visible to him or possibly not as common to non-military individuals.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you can roll me a perception check to see if you can spot any kind of like potential danger points or like choke
That's
points.
a 6.
Yep, 6.
It all looks fine.
It's a pretty open room. So once you guys are inside and you take a look around, this is very much the grandiose office of an individual to which money is no object. The opulence of the room is clear to see. There's like a veneer rug all the way across the floor from the room where you entered it to the opposite side. On the opposite side of the room are these like huge crystalline like French doors. They're like you can view the platform or the landing dock on the outside, and through there you can see that like pterodactyl shaped Spelljammer that you saw before when you landed on top of this very same building. To the western side of the room is like this grand bookcase made of rich mahogany and inlaid with a great number of hard-spined books inlaid with gold, silver, and platinum, all of which you probably predict some sort of like collector's items or first edition novels. On the opposite side of the room is like a great deal of cosmic and arcane apparatus, these huge mobiles of the solar system on which you see perched not just the Tears of the Moon and Toril, but the various other planets of realm space. Set just before the French doors is a wide ebony desk that has very neatly kind of set upon it a dark green cloth that has a inkwell quill, a single what looks like a ledger that is currently closed and locked by a golden clasp, and then obviously the desk itself has a number of drawers on either side of the chair.
I'll look at the crew and say, well, let's get to work. Snap my fingers and cast Detect Magic. Not ritually, just straight up cast it.
Okay, so you're going to cast Detect Magic, and immediately a number of things in the room radiate with a magical aura. Most notably, the eastern portion of the room, where all of these like arcane and elements of like artifice and cosmic navigation lay.
Can you, in your description, I may have missed, where are the windows?
So the windows are the doors, right? So those
are
French
the doors.
doors
So is
are
it
like
to a
huge.
balcony?
Yeah, it's to a landing, like a space
Oh, it's the same
dock.
as the
It's
landing
like-
where that ship
yes,
is.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was imagining like a balcony, and then you could see it.
No, but
Okay.
the rest of the room, which is like distinct to most of the offices you've seen it. You know, you imagine like a huge skyscraper office. Like normally there's those huge windows on all sides, right? This one is clearly like closed in by dark, almost like black wood walls to stop people from seeing into the office.
So Al Pacino's office in Devil's Advocate,
Yeah,
and
like
it just opens
not-
out to the balcony. Okay, got
Not far off.
it. Okay.
Would there be room? There is room there though for another ship to land, or that ship
Yes.
occupies the full.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a huge ship as we said
Right.
before, but the dock itself is even larger. It's ginormous.
Okay.
What was the rug? How big was the rug, and what was it made of? You said. Did you say? I couldn't remember what you said. There was a big rug.
Yeah, it was like it's like
You
a
said it was
veneer.
something.
It's like a veneer rug. It's like a grey, fine, almost like satin rug that goes all the way across the floor.
got it.
It's just you imagine it's probably worth a ton of money.
All right, just mental note for me. Okay, thank you.
While Gideon is looking at I assume we're going to investigate some of these magical items. Can I want to use my racial to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
First thing I'd like to do is use the ability to determine if there are any other thinking creatures in this room.
Okay, so you're going to ping off Detect Thoughts and attempt to scan the room for other sentient beings.
Which, to be clear, is one of the things it
Yes.
explicitly says. Yeah.
Mhm. You don't think anyone else is in here other than yourselves.
Okay. While the spell is still up, if nobody in the party objects, I'd like to step out of the door real quick, and while they're searching, I'd like to talk with. Is it Carrie?
Carrie.
Yeah.
Tanglefoot.
I like to talk with Carrie, but my intent though is first to get a detect thoughts off of her on her while the spell is still active.
Okay.
Because she's outside the door waiting, right? So I'll let them kind of do that thing. This can serve as like a temporary, maybe a distraction to sort of slow her down. But I'd also like to get a vibe as to whether or not she is thinking subversive things right now that could endanger us.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll engage her under the guise of asking her where the appropriate records would be in the office.
Okay. So she's gonna shrug. I wouldn't know, doll. I don't think I've ever even been inside Mr. Faze Gibbus's office before. Her surface thoughts are, I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get fired. You want to
Great.
probe deeper?
I do.
Okay.
Wait, do I risk her finding out
If you
that I'm
fail, yeah. Right
Yeah.
now.
Well, we can explain our way out of that. So
Okay. Here we go. A wisdom saving throw. She rolls a 6.
my DC is something higher than that, right?
Yeah, I assumedly
I'd hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so, higher to 6.
DC 16.
You're fired if it isn't.
Very bad bard.
Yeah, she's so you like probe deeper and beyond just this like initial panic of her job security. She is also thinking to herself like repeatedly, oh, I gotta stop for time. Someone needs to tell Mr. Faze Gibbous that there's people going around his office. Oh, he's gonna be so mad if I let them go through his stuff without him being there, or at least one of his executives being here. Oh, why did they all have to go on this business trip today?
While I'm having banter with her, I will very quickly pop my head back in to shoot Gideon a message that she's right on the edge, she's very likely going to notify somebody of this. She's concerned about Faye's learning that we're here.
Once again,
and then I actually will stay outside with her.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So Torque will go over to the desk and just start looking for a notepad. I mean, it should be something laying there. You said there's a quill. There's
a huge ledger, like an incredibly thick book that is closed by a golden clasp, and the clasp is clearly like locked with a.
Gideon, should we just confiscate this for evidence? I mean, Agent Bellypop, should we just confiscate this for evidence?
I think you can just use my name in here, Torque. It's fine. Just be quiet about it.
I don't think so. I'm not. I'll get. Well, maybe I'll get confused and mess it up. Anyways,
can we hear through the door?
No.
Okay.
When the door's closed, you can't hear.
Okay.
Is the journal itself giving off any kind of magical aura?
No.
Okay. In that case, I kind of want to try to pick the lock.
Okay. Roll me a thieves' tool check.
All right, thieves' tools. Let's do this. Intellectually or dexterily?
This will be dexterily.
Oh, dang it. It's fine, it's fine.
Darn dang it.
You can give yourself guidance this time, right?
Oh, can I? Can I guide myself?
Yeah. Go.
Let's go, let's do it. Oh!
Nice.
Oh, yes. Hold up. Bloop.
Bloop indeed.
19.
19 on the roll.
Oh, wait, actually, with proficiency, that's a 22.
Okay. So 22 on the roll, you take out your like hooking tool and you just pop it into this tiny little clasp lock and you pull up the tooth inside and it unlatches.
Easy as that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do a quick little skim of it.
Okay, do a quick little skim. It seems to contain a volume of records concerning like freight and inventory being sent from and to various warehouses that belong to the Apogee Incorporated company.
Gideon, when I color, I go from the front to the back so that my newest one is on the back, the last page I color.
Very good, Torque. And I will... I'll look and see if I see any colorful pages.
That's
So
kind of an analogy.
yeah,
It's a Torque analogy.
you can roll me an investigation check to see if you see
Analogy.
anything of some sort of suspicion.
Torque 4. It's a Torque 4.
Not a Torque 4.
What do you twerk for me for?
Oh my god.
That is a
Look at that.
19.
Okay, a 19.
Nice.
So you go through the catalog and you get to like the most recent entries, and you see an entry marked catalog 1A.C stored at location Rube's scrapyard, Apogee property. So it seems as though this book infers that Rube's scrapyard is one of these warehouses that belong to the corporation.
So he did have it. That bastard. I want to keep looking and see
Did you
if there's
say
anything.
that out loud?
No, I'm thinking that.
I'm thinking it. Okay.
I want to keep reading that entry and see if there's anything else that it says about
That's it. That's all it says. It doesn't say what the thing is. It just has like a serial number, and it's at Rube's, and it was entered on the day that Bellypop would have told you that this thing was sold.
Didn't we also see a certificate from Rube?
Yes, Rube produced a certificate and showed you it, saying that he had sold it to Apogee.
Would Gideon have the memory to recall if the details of Rube's certificate are consistent or inconsistent with what he's seeing here?
Yeah, he's a fairly intelligent guy. How about you roll me an intelligence check here, Gideon, to recall details regarding the writ of purchase that Rube presented to you.
It's a 13.
Okay, 13. You're not sure, but you can probably extrapolate from enough information that I've already told you what might be going on here.
So Rube is full of shit, is what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Is there anything else
that
in
old
the
man
book?
on him then?
Get in. Do we have what we need? Get in. Do we have what we need? We have time.
I think we have a bit of what we need. I think we still need to look a little bit more. And is there anything else that's like dinging like big in my detect magic? Like, yo, let's check this out.
I mean, again, everything on the eastern side of the room seems to be like magical in some sense of the word, but beside that, not particularly. Obviously, there's this desk that you haven't searched. There's a bookcase. There's all of the alchemical and cosmic apparatus on the east that you could check out if you wanted to kind of comb this place over completely.
I did want to check the desk. Specifically, are there any secret compartments?
Okay, so you're going to try and open one of the drawers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you open the top drawer to the left, and it's filled with just kind of like stationary supplies, a few ink pots, a bunch of blank pieces of parchment, a couple of extra quills. Would you like to roll an investigation check on the
You
drawer?
know it.
Okay, roll it up.
Investigation.
While he's rolling and look at that, Torque is going to try to grab another paper, a page from the ledger that's not the page that he was looking at, but another one, and just rip it out of there.
You just like rip out
A random page.
A random
page.
Okay. Duly noted. Torque has ripped out a random page from Faye's.
He thinks back to. He's thinking about things that him and Gorgak did.
Okay.
And he's ripped out a page.
There we go. All right, we're taking a page out of Gibbus's book. All right, what was the roll on that investigation check?
It was a nat 1, but it turned out a 9 total.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of open up that drawer, you poke around in it, and close it. Nothing of interest in there to you. Would you like to try the other side?
Did you hear him right, Rob?
Yeah.
He got a 9.
I know.
Like-
I know.
That's a full 9. That's more than 8.
I mean, he definitely confirmed that there's nothing in there.
This felt like a DC 8 check, so...
Yeah. Like, what's going on here? Like,
I call hacks. But yes, I will
Shady.
check the next drawer.
You check the drawer on the other side. You pull it out. This side contains a book that has the Apogee logo on the front and is entitled "Selling the Universe," and it's authored by Faze Gibbous.
I'll do a quick little skim.
Okay.
Not read it, just see if there's anything that like falls out of it.
It seems like a published not novel, but
autobiography.
no, like
Is
like
it
a,
one
like
of
a
those
financial...
self-indulgent CEO autobiographies?
Yes, it's exactly one of those.
Part of the deal.
It's like it's like finance, bro. I wrote a book type deal.
Finance, bro.
Ghost Riders.
Yeah.
Read this, and you'll make $1,000 in the first week.
There's a whole chapter on these things called NFTs and
Jordan Belfair.
another chapter on these things called blocking and chains.
Yeah, it's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, some bullshit
Yeah,
like that.
mhm.
Yeah, so-
I will put it back, and I want to feel underneath the desk or any secret compartments, because I bet he has something to hide.
Just
Okay.
take the desk.
Yeah. So roll an investigation check.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. This one, Big Bunny. Ooh, come through. That's a 25.
Okay,
Nice.
25. You press up on the underside of the desk, and as you do, it lifts up. And then as it lifts up, you hear like a rustle, a crinkling almost, and then you look to the floor at your feet, and there is an envelope that was clearly once a like completely white envelope, but has almost like stained slightly brown because it's been in this wooden desk for so long. It's open on the back as well. It's been unsealed. It's been read.
What do we got here?
Okay. Do you want
And
to
I open it.
You open it and you unfold the letter and you begin to read the writing. And it reads, to the reprehensible Phase Gibbous, this tomfoolery needs to end. If you do not comply with my demands, I will tell the boy. Signed, Ringolo Flitterfingers.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I will definitely take that letter and I'll just kind of like put that in my coat pocket and say, Agent Yue, we might have another problem here.
What's that?
Say
Is he
when
sliding
we're-
that piece of paper into his pocket that he took?
I'll tell you once we leave here, but just remind me to tell you.
All right. Yes, we have much to talk about.
Uh-huh. And is there anything else like in the secret compartment?
No, that's it.
Are there any like manila envelopes that are just like
Yeah, there are.
So-
Untouched.
Torque's just gonna grab one and then just grab some random parchment that might be laying around and shove it into one and then seal it, and then he's going to try to write the word secret on the top of it, or
He
evidence.
just writes-
He's
he
gonna
just
write
writes-
evidence.
C, and then like it's C, and then a K,
Yeah.
and then an R, and then an I and a T. Secret.
Secret evidence.
Yeah, mhm.
Yeah.
Secret. At the K's backwards.
See,
Yeah.
hey, see you
Yeah.
next Tuesday.
I will press the button one more time to make it look like it's back to normal. And I want to check the east side of the room. And I know we're like kind of low on time, so I'm going to quickly check.
Okay. So you can roll a perception check to just kind of scan that side of the room and see if there's anything that piques your interest in particular.
How much time has passed at this point, Rob?
It's been 10 minutes since they got inside the room.
Okay.
They're,
We were
they're
Mission
going as
Impossible,
quickly
we'd
as
already
they
failed.
possibly can. Yeah. Carrie is like tapping her foot on the floor and looking around very impatiently.
That's a 12 on perception.
Okay. 12 on perception. You look around the entirety of the room, and you see, like, resting on a shelf next to an orb made of almost like completely clear, pale glass, like mounted on two wooden stands, is a long, what looks like almost like a violin bow, but it's too long to be used for a violin.
Well, I know it's probably used for a bigger stringed
Yes.
instrument.
Yeah. You,
Oh, uh-oh. Does it look familiar?
do you want to inspect it closer?
I do. Uh-oh.
Oh, all these little juicy
It's
pieces
just investigation.
The
Let's
thing that
go.
you killed the
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
It's a 12.
Okay,
Not
so
that
you
great.
take it down and you inspect it, and it's of an incredibly fine quality. And you take the bow and you look down the length of the shaft, and you see marked on the very end of it, and like a brass nodule, are the initials RF.
Oh, no. Ooh. Okay. Is there anything else that I see that piques my interest?
All the magic books.
There's no magic books.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said some of the stuff on the bookshelf was lighting up.
It's just the eastern side of the room was magical. I may have said that there were magical books, but there isn't.
Get in, we gotta move.
Yeah, you're right. We got a lot to talk about as soon as we leave here.
All right.
Let me do one last quick check. Good work, Torque.
Torque is making his way towards the door.
Okay.
I want to do one last look over to see if there's anything that catches my eye.
All right. You turn back one last time. Roll me a perception check.
Come through, and I'm gonna guidance myself. I think I probably would have had to drop the. Oh hell yeah! I probably would have had to drop detect magic. So, 22.
Okay, a 22. You turn back and you now scan the one side of the room you didn't investigate more closely, the bookcases, and you do notice that there is like one book in the entire bookcase that is not as lavish as the others. It's just like kind of this like old brown book with it looks like it's got a couple of pages that are spilling out and have been stuffed back inside.
Torque, hold on 1 second. I gotta check this one last thing. I'm gonna dash over to it, grab it, and start looking at it.
Okay. You open up and it's a collection of sheet music.
Okay. Can I do a history check, see if I recognize the songs?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do this. $15.
So the music is unfamiliar to you in the sense that it's not a famous set of songs, but the composition and the particularly like the scales and the the kind of like the repetitions and chords that are used in the melodies are all very synonymous with gnomish artistry. It's clear that a gnome wrote these songs.
I'll flip through them and see if I see any notes of note.
Okay, so if you flick all the way to the end, you see marked on the back page, dedicated to my protege, Gideon Valir.
Oh no!
Damn.
I'm taking the book.
Okay, you take the book.
I'm going to kind of scoot the book so it looks like nothing was touched or rearranged. And I kind of want to take the bow as well, but I might be a little too suspicious. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I mean, I'm doing it. Without that first part.
It's alright. I think it was deserved.
Alright. You take the bow, the book, and the letter, and you make your way out of the room. Torque, are you turning tail as well?
Torque was already heading towards the door.
Okay. Where are you going out?
Before him.
You go, yeah. You going
heading
out the front door, or are you heading out into the space dock?
I think we probably head out the front.
Okay, so as you're heading out the front and you go to like open the door, you hear...
I mean, I'm out there.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
There. You're there with Carrie. You all kind of feel the floor of the building shake, and you turn around to look towards the source, and you notice that the giant pterodactyl-like Spelljammer has animated, spread its wings, and has taken off into the air and is now like flying over the top of the building. You can tell it's flying over the top because there's a skylight in the very like ceiling of the office that you're in, and it flies overhead before leaving.
And we saw no one going in it, correct?
Nope. You didn't see anyone go in or out.
Yeah, I think Torque probably missed that. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'd probably open up the doors and be like, "Well, I think we concluded our investigation."
Okay, great, wonderful. Another issue. That is
Bring
now
it
fixed.
on.
Okay, just one thing after another today. There we go.
We have fun on Wednesdays.
We do.
We're killing it.
We do. We absolutely do. Yeah, so again, sorry to everyone for the instability issues for the stream. As I was trying to explain whilst having my mic muted, is that there is a technical fault in my area that is being worked on and cannot be fixed as of current. Hopefully, whatever they're working on gets sorted rather sharpish. But as I was saying, hopefully you all caught Gideon managing to acquire some trinkets and items that piqued his personal interest, particularly the letter in the desk, the bow on the shelf, and the book in the bookcase. Alright. And we are just about to get underway as the party in Apogee Incorporated headquarters have managed to escape via the back door. Where to next, oh fair detectives?
But I guess we need to head back to the
ship.
The ship there.
Okay. So heading back to the ship. Alrighty. So you weave your way through the streets of the Crystal District, careful not to brandish your forged insignia to the wrong folk who, might land you in some terribly hot water. But you find yourselves at the base of Dracovance, the colossal Dragon's Members Club, upon which the Artemis is currently perched. Whilst stood at the base of Dracovance, Praecordium, you and Epka have been getting down to some dirty business, cleaning up and doing the laundry.
We? That's an awfully royal we.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Has been doing the
you
laundry, not me.
You could supervise. That's what others would do. Yes.
Yes, I'll be right here. I'll watch you. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Make sure if you see anyone with tentacles around their mouth, let me know. I'll scare them away, okay?
I thought you said you were supposed to keep them away.
No, I'll scare them. That's what I said.
But okay, as long as they don't see me.
Oh, even if they can see you, they won't want to come near me because I'm so scary.
Okay. I'm sorry you're horrified to look at from other illiths.
That's not what I meant.
I'm sorry.
You missed a stain.
I'm sorry.
Stop making me feel bad for you.
I'm sorry.
So while the pair of you are, I don't know if this can be described as bickering, but yelling at one another in some hilarious manner, you hear a blood-curdling screech from outside the ship.
Evka will freak out and try to hide in a corner.
Don't worry, that's just probably the enormous dragon eating someone. I'm gonna look outside.
You see the dragon has uncurled himself from around the base of the ship and is twitching and swinging its great head around wildly.
like open up the window. Are you all right down there?
It opens its eyes and stares at you with this kind of like wild expression and grins devilishly. And then flies off.
What do we know about dragon drugs?
In what direction did this dragon fly?
Oh my
flies
god! I
off
think I
north
know what
across the
happened.
city.
Did he just eat Blizz and get super high?
That's what I'm guessing.
If we're lucky.
2 birds, 1 dragon.
The age-old adage.
Which brings up the question: is Glizz like a kilo?
Is he like a...
My goblin! My sewer goblin baby!
He's more traveler dust than person.
I'm gonna slowly
He's kilo
trudge.
green.
I'm gonna slowly trudge to the helm and I'm gonna sing Sewer Goblin Baby. Sewer Goblin Baby.
Do you want me to continue cleaning while you sing your strange songs?
No, I've gotten tired of making you do my chores.
Okay.
It's no longer amusing to me. It's now just pitiful. Stop making me feel bad. I'm supposed to be a villain.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm making you feel things.
Stop saying you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Ah!
Oh, wait. What's this?
If I had hair, I would
remorseful.
pull upon it like this.
What kind of
Just
hair
like-
would you have?
Sit in the corner right there.
No, okay.
Roll call. Roll call.
Efka here.
Celestian, I know you're here. Celestian.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What? You guys have been yelling and hollering.
Blizz just got eaten.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It was funny.
And you let him get eaten.
What? Me fight dragon that big? You crazy?
I mean, you're right, but he was a member of the crew.
He ain't no more.
Shutnoid, are you still alive?
Don't talk to me!
Yes. Okay.
He sounds very angry.
Don't scare the poor Ortling.
She sounds very nice.
Yeah, you call for Haruko, and no response.
Shit.
She sounds very silent.
Captain Gideon leads me in charge, and 2 of the members of the crew were eaten by a dragon. Oh, he's gonna be so pissed at me.
It's okay. You got more people alive than dead.
X, did you see Haruko get eaten by the dragon?
No. Haruko say go shopping.
Okay. Better than the alternative. We've got to get out of here before that dragon comes back.
Well,
Because it's currently high as a kite.
where Gideon and Potbelly and Torque.
I think it's belly pop. But,
Potbelly.
do I know where they are, Rob?
No, you know where they went.
Which is to the tower, right?
To the headquarters of Apogee Incorporated, yes.
Oh God.
All right, we've got a choice here, everyone. We group
son
huddle.
of a-
We've got new guy. X, how did this guy get on the ship? You just let him walk up?
You mean Epka?
Yeah, Epka. You
Very-
talked to this guy?
Yeah. He with Aurelian.
Ow.
Windstrider.
Yeah, he's a very nice
And you
person.
let that hussy up here.
Hey!
Why do I have a New York accent?
When I get mad, I start talking like this.
Hey!
Walk in here.
Walk in here.
What
Don't-
the hell?
What's the matter with
You and your new accent, please don't talk negatively about my friend who likes to hop off buildings.
Yeah, Aurelian and Epcot.
I mean, he was kind of a loser. Like, can we at least get that cleared out?
No. He's super brave, and sometimes.
Yeah, but he was
he's
like mean
nice.
to me, so like.
I apologize for him.
Down the rankings.
I'm very stressful to be around. Apparently.
Yes, because you apologize for everything, and you're about to say, "I'm sorry for apologizing." Don't say that.
I'm sorry for doing those things.
I think next week we'll put this out for everybody that's here and people who listen on podcasts, people who listen everywhere else. We're gonna have a drinking game, and for every time that Epka says "I'm sorry,"
No, you'll die.
I'm
We
sorry,
do not
you're all
condone
dead.
alcohol poisoning.
No.
We do not condone that.
Looks like I'm the harbinger of death now.
Right. Plan time. We're working out plan. We've got Celestian, we've got Apka, we've got Praecordium.
Okay.
Do we leave? What do we think?
I'm pretty sure it's really smart to go to the same building, maybe through a different way.
No.
So
Bro. Pros and cons. Pros of leaving. I get to drive, so people aren't allowed to talk to me when I'm driving.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Dragon doesn't know where we are anymore. Cons of leaving. If they're coming back here, they won't know where we are anymore.
Yeah, big con. Also,
Yeah.
last time, UA land ship on Apogee building, and Gideon get real mad. So bad idea.
And I'm sorry to put this out there, but I get very anxious with sudden movements.
Celestian looks at you with the most baffled expression on his face. You've been on a Spelljammer before.
Yeah, but I always have to close my mouth every time it flies.
That
I
is
mean,
the
it's
most debilitating thing I have ever heard in my life.
It's okay once it starts moving, and I think it's kind of still, but it's not. But when you're going out, and everything's moving around so fast, it's kind of scary.
Dang.
I sometimes close my eyes when that happens. It makes
Alright.
it better.
Okay,
A lot of vomit?
I've come up
Like
with
a
a new
lot,
plan
or-
after deliberations of Puke Boy
I know.
and
I said anxious.
Wonder Dragon. Your deliberations have really helped me figure this out.
Excuse me?
That's not very nice to say, Mr. Praecordium.
Just come on, Celestian. You can't take a joke every now and then. It's better than me calling you X, like I used to always do.
I prefer X
You prefer X over your own name?
over Wonder Dragon.
I don't remember ever calling you that.
But you just did.
Alright.
You can say sorry now.
We
I'm
stay
sorry.
here. And you stop say sorry.
Okay. I'm remorseful.
Ugh.
All right.
I'm going to my room.
No,
And
no.
Celestian
Dude,
I'm
stamps
going
off.
to- Here's the new plan.
I can make it up to you. I'll do your chores.
You're not allowed to do anyone's chores, not even mine anymore.
Okay. What
All right.
what do I do
For
then?
misbehaving, that's why.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to sit in the helm, so no one's allowed to talk to me, because can't do that when I'm in the helm.
Okay.
And we can take off if the dragon comes back. How's that for a plan, Celestian?
He's He's
I
like
think he's
walking
already
away
gone.
and gives you the Draquan equivalent of the middle finger as he's walking off.
I don't know what that is, but he seems pretty pissed
You know,
about it.
he's been such a diva recently. Ever since the whole
He
thing
holds
where
up
I
his
was
seventh
wearing
appendage.
his socks because I didn't do my laundry.
Yeah, no, maybe you need to have a talk.
No.
Okay.
No, I like to let my problems stew until they all boil over and blow up in my face.
It's
So
okay.
So while you're
I have-
letting your problems stew, the party at the base of the Dracovance Tower have to come up with how to solve their own problem. How are you going to get to the top of the building?
How far is it up?
We'll just jump.
Hundreds of feet.
But gravity is different here, right? We established that.
Correct.
So Torque could literally climb up this
You
thing,
want to
right?
climb up the side of the building?
I should be able to move faster too because the gravity's less.
Okay.
But I have to. That would be putting me climbing up the side of a drag. The same thing that I just saw Gideon do
Right.
the moments earlier. So that's probably not the best idea.
Mm-hmm.
Just avoid the windows.
Which is all of the side of the building.
It's not like any like narrow spots where it's
Is
just, like,
there
steel.
another? Wait a minute.
Oh.
Is there another building close by?
Yeah, there's buildings all around. There's tons
One
of,
is similar
remember,
height.
You're in like
is
the
this
Wall
one?
Street of the
Yeah. So is there one of
baseball.
similar height?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So Torque will climb the other one. Is it close enough that he could jump from? He thinks he could jump from that ledge to the other one.
I mean, you could try.
I mean, he doesn't get fall damage, right?
No.
No fall damage. Like I played the game. All right. So Torque is going to climb the other one, and then try to jump across to the Artemis, where it's sitting on the other platform.
Okay. So Torque climbs.
And he's just going to look at it. I'm going to go let them know we're here.
Do what you got to do, buddy. Just be careful.
Yes.
Okay. So
We'll
Torque,
be right here.
you climb up one of the other tall towers to its peak, and then you posture yourself up, ready to rush towards the edge and leap towards the Draco.
He sprints like Neo in the Matrix
Uh-huh.
when he's going across, sprinting across, and then gets to the edge, and then just stops the first time, and then runs back,
like Tobey Maguire.
and then takes back off again, and it jumps.
Okay. So Torque, you leap, and as you do, you feel the almost like not totally, but like partial weightlessness of this satellite's gravity kind of overwhelm you, and then combined with the like thinner atmosphere of this moon, it feels almost akin to how it did when you would leap from the trees on the garden and soar. And you, like, for a moment, you find yourself spreading your arms wide as though to fill your wing flaps. And then you come to the sad realization that whilst you are gliding as you once did, you can still never do so on a planet with high gravity. But you careen off the side of the building and you hit one of the walls of Dracovance. You do not like fall slow enough to meet the roof, so you kind of like slam into it like a tree frog, and then start scrambling up the rest of the way.
Yeah, like Wile E. Coyote, right?
There's a couple of
Stuck there
dragons
for a
like
second.
look to the window when you're just like splayed out starfish against it. They shake their heads in disappointment.
I just waved. Go up.
Did you just George of the Jungle that?
Yes.
Watch out for that tower.
Torque of the jungle. It's Torque of the jungle.
Torque of the town. Here, the Torque of the town.
The talk of the town.
And then he'll run up into he'll scurry up and then run to the Artemis, and he'll look for Celestium, pray. Hello.
Okay, you hear Torque's voice, Praecordium.
Oh, Torque is here. I guess I'll go get it.
I stand
Yeah,
up.
he'll
and go
run
down
up.
to the.
Do you know what that
Hello?
building you asked for?
Pray, we need to pick up Belly Pop and Gideon, who might be reversed. At one of them's Belly Pop, the other one's Gideon. But they're down there at the bottom. They can't get up, so we need to go get them. Look, they are down there. See those things that look like little
Yes,
ants?
I understand that. Yes, they're down there. If they're down there, where's UA?
I'm Agent UA.
No. If
Thought she was with you.
they're down there, okay, then where's Torque?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
Jeez.
you turn around and you come to the realization that you haven't seen UA since you were in the reception of the Apogee building.
I saw her when we were in the Effigy headquarters, and that was the last time.
Thank God. I'm not the only person who lost a crewmate.
Oh no, I lost her. Wait a minute, I didn't lose her.
Me too. I lost 2 of them.
Yeah, the
Oh, just
dragon's
lose.
gone as well, Talk.
Well, he
Oh.
wasn't really. Let's go.
Did we see
Let's
the
get
dragon
them.
fly off?
Oh,
No. It flew off just
Oh.
before you guys started to get to the bottom of Draco Vance.
this is Epta.
He's like just peeking from the corner.
Torque will lower his sunglasses that he has on.
I'm keeping him safe from tentacle things.
All right, Epicac. I got it. Okay.
No,
Let's
Epta.
go.
Celestia
Yeah.
comes to
Yeah.
the side of the deck
Good old Epicac.
and he shouts to you, Talk. Dragon egg glares.
Oh, that's all right.
What do you mean that's
I didn't
all
really
right?
like Gillis.
I see.
Gave
My
me a
friend.
stupid. He tried to give me a stupid hat to make me like a monkey in a hat.
But he was my friend.
He was a drug dealer. Pray.
Yes, but
He dealt in
was
the wrong kind
a
of spices.
He
drug dealer.
was on. Also, Haruko goes shotting.
Well, we'll find him, but we need to get off the building and get.
Yeah, get on the ship
Gideon.
so I can take off.
I'm running in.
Okay. I
Hey,
sit
don't I
down.
look good? Don't I look snazzy in this suit?
Hey,
Yes,
Oh,
look
you
very
look
snazzy.
awesome. check out this one. We just saw that dragon fly off, so let's take off in our dragonfly. Oh, I mean that was a little worse than I expected.
That's funny.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean,
And he doesn't laugh.
It
And he
really
doesn't
didn't
laugh.
have the gravity
Wait,
that
wait,
I thought
wait.
it was going to, you know?
Wait, what
Much
was
like
that?
this moon. Haha.
Wait, was that a joke? Wait, was that a joke, Mr. Torque?
Fly the damn
Um,
ship.
I do.
Wow,
Just go.
you have been awful. Just absolutely awful recently.
Wait, me?
No. X, let's go to the wings.
Celestia, we're gonna have to talk about this later.
They're talking about me.
X, let's go to the wings. Let's get this thing up.
I knew it all along.
Celestian slams the door as he goes down to the wing room.
Wow, he is prissy. Wings! I yell.
Say wings one more time.
Is he being a problem?
Wings!
You feel the Artemis like shunt, and then it falls off the side of the building.
Oh, hang on, Epta. Hang on to your breakfast.
Wow, Master Gideon, that's a lot of scraping.
It's a good.
You see that the Artemis is like falling sideways down towards you, Gideon.
I was like, no.
Get that loud screeching sound too. Like, no, against metal.
Are you gonna try and correct it before it hits the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I want it to just hit the ground.
All right, roll.
We should be falling slower.
There's no
than
fall
we...
damage.
It's
You're
not
the
gonna
same,
take
Rob.
full damage, but we'll see. We'll see if it falls awkwardly. Roll.
But,
I will take heart attack damage.
Roll me
Roll
a
for
spell
cardio.
casting check.
Okay, so just a charisma.
It's a charisma check, yeah, because that's what you use to cast spells and to control the spell.
That's a 17.
Okay, yeah. So as it's about to hit the ground, it suddenly flips itself and like does a barrel roll before it lands and perches on the ground perfectly in the street, as not to like hit anyone on the sidewalk.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna storm over to the section where Celestia is.
When I say wings, I don't mean wing, I mean wings!
Throws his hands up and walks away. I don't do the wings no more.
We're gonna need another person for the wings. Yeah, I wonder if Epic can do it.
Okay, I'll do the wings.
No,
I'm gonna storm over to where the
You will not
ship is.
be able to do the wings.
Well, they're blocking traffic.
Yeah. Hey! Get out of the road!
Oh, wait, I better get to my.
I'm having a
destination now.
dispute.
Hey, get out of the... I'm walking here. Get out. Move out of the way.
Can't
I've
you
heard a
respect a
dispute
simple
and-
fight among friends?
You hear like honking, like comical brass horn honking. Beep, 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 beep.
I have a dispute and everyone needs to hear it.
Get out of the road, you rube. Go back to the countryside.
I'm gonna storm to the ship, running furiously.
Better wait for me.
I'll pick him up. I'll pick him up and I'm running with him.
Like you're carrying a plushie.
Oh, you
Hang on,
want to see a
get short.
penguin running. The dude looks so cute.
Alright, an angry Gideon storms onto the ship.
Well, before you yell at me, you lost UA.
First off, wrong way to start that conversation. Second off, what the hell was that? And third, who the hell is that? Looking at
That's Epicac.
I
thought
will
I was
address
Agent
these
Grey.
in highest to lowest. Epka. Damn,
Well,
pretty
oh,
cool.
I'm high on the list. Oh, I'm very flattered.
Pray, did you give birth to something here? I mean, I
No.
don't know about your kind, but his
No,
head is
I
very
did not.
large like yours.
No, that.
What did you
He's
hatch
a
an egg?
shape changer. He's not doing.
He
a good
came out of
job.
the egg. Is this when it came out of the egg?
No, the egg is still there, not
Mm.
hatched. This
Are
is
you
not
sure?
my offspring. It is a strange thing called an Ortling, and I am protecting it because some guy told me I had to.
Yeah,
I'm
seems
as
legit.
much in the loop as you are with that whole thing.
I was very forceful about it, so I do apologize.
and
You seem real forceful.
Well, he seems well mannered enough.
Yeah, he's probably the nicest of all of us. About there. I don't think he's got a single mean bone in his body. It's really impressive.
I could be mean too.
Well, your body appears to be mostly brain.
Yes. Well,
Uh,
all right. I don't remember what your second question is, but the answer to your first question, Celestian has been in a right fit ever since I called him a golden dragon boy or something, and he got really mad at me.
does he not like dragons?
I don't know. I honestly don't know why he was so upset by that.
First of
I
all,
think-
we need to get out of this traffic. So, if you don't mind, please take us out of the street.
Well, I mean, I don't have anyone to run my other wing, so we might have another incident like we did coming
it's-
off the building.
It's okay. Evko will raise his hand and will do his ability of telekinesis. If I'm reading this right.
Oh,
Yeah, my
I like this.
telekinetic.
Yeah, I like this.
As an action, I can hold up to an object weighing 500 pounds.
Holy sh!
So he's just going to be like, "Oh, I could do it," and he just holds up his hand and starts moving the thing. Like, is it like this?
How long
Yeah,
does this work?
that's perfect.
That's
You swiftly notice that whilst he has it held, he can't move it.
Okay.
It's just like fixed
Don't worry.
in place.
It'll stay
No,
in
that's
place
not
forever.
perfect. I need them
Okay.
to move.
All right,
Oh.
Gideon,
Okay.
Prey, thought, what if we chain the Chutnoid down here to operate the other wing?
I mean, can't you just talk to Celestian and get him to do it?
yeah. Let me go find him real quick.
Well, maybe Prey should apologize.
You should.
I'll
I did.
apologize to him. He just doesn't seem to want to give me the time of day.
I'll go try to find him.
Okay. You walk down into the main bay of the ship, and you see Celestian has knocked down the door to Haruko's room.
What happened here?
Wait a minute, there wasn't even a room. There was still just a curtain.
Oh yeah, she just had a curse.
No, that was
That's
Yue.
Because I had it as a whole.
That's Yue's room.
Oh.
No,
Yeah, sure.
he is like kicked open Haruko's room and is standing there holding a letter in his hand.
What's that letter say?
She gone.
The hell's you mean she's gone?
She gone. Take Yue. And he hands you the letter.
Son of a... Alright, for now, X, can you do us a favor and fly the other wing? I'm sorry if you and Praecordium had a little bit of a fight, but for now, we gotta get out the street.
Kid need to learn respect.
And we will be working on that. We have an HR meeting scheduled very soon.
No, I hope I didn't do anything bad.
What are you doing down here, Epka?
I thought you were
Eavesdropping.
I thought it was everyone.
Yeah.
It's like you're like, oh shit.
This like tiny little, like galaxy-eyed, like throbbing-headed,
Looking like a
pale
white chicken nugget just sitting there.
staring up at you. Alright, for you, Captain, because you leader a herd, but not for Praecordium. And he'll march back to the wing.
Much appreciated. Epka, scare me like that again, you're off the ship.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Come with me for now.
When I'm walking, do you want me to have like a bell or something?
We'll get you a little collar.
And I'll just ring it when I'm near.
Oh no.
Oh God. He's
We'll
gonna
work
forget
on
to take
that.
it off when we go have to do something secret.
First, he liked the back of Praecordium's head, and now he's wearing a
Now he
collar.
wears a choker with a
The
bell
cat.
on it.
I have a little headband with cat ears on it too.
No, they light up.
No,
It's complete.
No.
I hope that like 12 weeks from now, we find out this whole character was just like a kink bit. It was just a bit.
Of course you do, Nick. Of course you do.
Like spent like the last week like trying to devise this incredibly complex and like satisfying character, and John's just like playing out some sick fantasy.
Some sick mind game.
Yeah. Just desperately trying to make everyone as uncomfortable as possible. Okay, so
I'm making him comfortable
Celestian's
with
back
the
on the wing. Talk, he nods at you as he mans the other wing again.
I'll fist bump him.
Yeah, he gives you a fist bump. And he waits for the screeching of wings.
This is your helmsman speaking. May you
Praecordium?
please engage the wings?
Better. And he'll shunt the wings in time with Talk. The whole of the Artemis will shift up into the air. And now you guys are out of harm's way, not bothering anyone.
And the whole time, Giuseppe's got this little cloak over his mouth going, like...
I look down at him and say, "What's wrong with you?"
He gets
sudden
he gets
movement
spell
makes
sick.
me very... No, I get very anxious with sudden movements.
Spell sick. Yeah.
What the hell are you doing on this ship then?
It gets better once we get out more.
I see. I have more questions than I do answers.
And I have none.
Just look at the horizon, Epka.
I'm just close my eyes if it's all right.
Right. So pretty much I was entrusted him to make sure he doesn't get eaten. And also we have a destiny together or some bull hockey.
My flares are very scared of him, and I don't want my brains eaten.
I see. First question now. Who dropped you off?
A nice guy named Mr. Windstrider.
Okay. Second question. What the hell happened to the dragon?
He ate Gliz, got high, flew away.
Well, he did get pretty high because he could fly.
Yes, I guess. So I thought you were mad because I lost 2 crewmates because I did lose 2 crewmates. UA, no clue, went shopping or something, and then also Gliz got ate.
I thought Yue said she was coming back to the ship. Which brings up another point. Haruko, where the hell did she go? We have this note here that says she's gone.
And the
Oh,
note,
yeah,
and the note says that
they
she's
went shopping.
taking Yue with her. And you'll never see them again.
Well, I can say from the bottom of my heart, shit.
This is not secret knowledge, right?
No.
Gideon's not sitting on this. Okay.
No. Like I would have.
I mean,
said
Celestian read it as
Oh!
well, so he would tell people too.
I'm very
Well-
sorry for your loss.
That's not good.
Yes.
What the hell
So-
do we do now?
Are we gonna just sit here in traffic, or are we going to move?
We already we're out.
We took off.
We're free.
I'm
Amongst
closing my eyes this
the
whole time.
misty
Yeah, we already-
stars.
When can we stop flying the wings? Where are we going?
I mean, I think we're just in a holding pattern right now, so you can just kind of relax for a minute.
Yeah, you guys are just kind of floating in the air, discussing
Right.
what to do next.
But Master Gideon, if I may,
Go
I suppose
on.
with the recent departure of so many of our previous compatriots, there's one thing on everyone's mind.
Go on.
Well, I think it's time Fudge and Bucket get their own room.
I was thinking about that too.
Master
Don't they
Praecordium
like-
agrees.
Don't they like disappear off into another plane or something?
Well, here and there.
Every time I open up my closet, they're always in there and they're doing weird things.
They're
you see-
suddenly now next to Belly Pop, like nodding along with the demands that they get their own room.
My room is positively overflowing with detritus.
Boy.
Well, we're definitely going to have that HR meeting at some point in the very near future about personal space. But for now, we're going to put a pin on the whole Fudge and Bucket get their own room, because this little thing right here, what was your name again? Epicac?
F-Cuff, but you said it with so much confidence, I'm now questioning everything I know.
No, he's very influenceable, and please don't, spoil his brains, or he won't have the spark of joy, or whatever bull hockey that was told him.
Spoiled his brains. Did you see what he could do with that brain?
Yes,
He just moved
exactly,
the
and
wing.
if we want more of that, we have to be nice to him.
Do you know how
Look at the size
difficult
of
that
that
is?
thing.
And how rare to have someone be able to do that? You are staying right here.
Yes,
Oh.
but just don't call him Epicac. It's kind of mean.
It's okay if it makes you feel better. You can call me.
You can do anything.
Ugh.
Not anything.
Woof. Woof.
Torque mumbles under his breath, I'm never getting my room back.
It's okay. As long as there's a quarter, I already got my blanket.
Don't worry, Ectoplasm. We're gonna find you somewhere to stay. But for now,
okay, that's my new name now. Ectoplasm.
For
I
now,
don't think I can say it.
Does anyone
We
speak deep speech in the party?
No.
I know you do. I'm asking.
I do not.
Let me
nah.
see.
Let me confirm here.
I'm pretty sure that Torque does not speak anything other than his own. But
I'll give it a
No,
shot. Can I roll to?
Dwarvish and Elvish.
So nobody speaks deep speech other than Epka.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't speak
My-
deep speech, but with a cranium that size, Epka must be anything for buffet.
oh, the best joke so far. Oh,
Please don't
Stop.
sell me
You're
to
you're
elephants.
actually going to cause him to have like some sort of flashback.
No! Flashback time! No!
It's like,
It's not
it's like
the good
Vietnam. Like,
Oh no!
like just watching like corpses of Ortlings fall to the ground, brainless.
should we talk about the secret evidence?
We should. That was the next thing I was about to talk about anyway. So, Torque,
Yeah.
the secret envelope, if you don't mind.
This just has. He sends it. It gives it to you. It just has parchment. Remember, he just shoved.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's just blank parchment papers that are.
Oh, I
shoved
thought
in.
it was the one page that you ripped
No,
out.
the one page
No.
it'll pull out. When Gorgak and I used to do missions, get in, and we did things like this, we needed to throw them off of our trail. So I took this other page, hopefully thinking that FaZe thinks that we're interested in this rather than the page that you had.
Clever.
Can I see that?
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah,
anything
I
on
can't
that
read
page.
it. I don't know what it is, but here it is.
Yeah.
Eggs. Fig Newtons.
Fig
Uh,
Newtons.
Oh no, this page here. And he hands you the other.
More crayons.
Okay. Yeah. So you hand him the manifest page, and it details business done around 4 years ago, where certain catalogued items are being stored all across realm space. Different store locations. One's on Carpri, Chandos, Koliar, Toril, wherever. This guy has his fingers in many pies.
So that should give him some, well, something to think about.
You're very smart, Mr. Big Hairy Man.
I wouldn't say I'm smart. I just have been trained.
No, what I?
Oh dang!
Yes, see, even Captain Chicken agrees.
Captain Shacket.
I'm glad to be aboard, Captain Chicken.
Even the business goose agrees.
The business
That's what it is in Chinese. Penguin is literally translated as business goose.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm calling him the rest of the
That's
time.
it. Yeah. Mhm.
The business goose here and his cohorts.
I mean, that's
But I resent
they
the
are
remark.
business goose. Like
That's
that's what the
literally
Doar
what
are.
they
Yeah.
are. I'm convinced that like someone who's a time traveler went to ancient China and showed the Dowa to the ancient Chinese people.
Or a Doar
Went
traveled the plains
Yes.
and went through a crystal sphere and went to Earth.
Why are you spoiling Belly Pop's entire Character arc.
We're known across the spheres.
And met Ed of the Greenwood.
Ed of the Greenwood. Yeah, that's it.
Also, getting you grab stuff too.
Yeah. So, first off, we happen to see in his secret little ledger, he was doing some business with Rube. And I think that business was the ship. Now, we went to Rube's and we saw that certificate. I think that certificate was faked. Because I have reason to believe that ship is still in Rube's scrapyard.
So I told Mr. Roop that certificate is false, because he might want to get that reinstated.
Close, Alevka.
Yep.
Close. So, I think we might need to pay him a little visit with a little more authority. Second off, while I was in there, I happened to find a few things that reminded me of another life ago that I had. If you can believe this, I used to be an accomplished musician.
Okay.
I've heard you whistle really well.
Well, not just whistling. I used to play a pretty mean little cello, if I do say so myself.
Oh.
And I had a mentor, a musical mentor. He went by the name Ringalo Flitterfingers. And, unfortunately, he was taken away from me. Now, I know, shocking.
Man, Flitterfingers is what a good name to have for a musician.
Seems like that you have a lot of folks that keep getting taken from you.
Thanks for reminding me, Torque.
Even most recently, Yue and Gliz.
Once again, thanks for reminding me, Torque.
I'll try my best not to get taken away.
That would be for everyone's best interest. Now, while we were in there, we happened to find a few of Ringalo's paraphernalia and a secret note that I had no idea he had a connection with Gibbous. And now I will show the secret note.
Praecordium fucking passes out from hyper.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
He turns like
Oh
purple in
no,
the head.
I'm turning blue.
No. Do you need some juice?
No, it'll be okay. Thank you. Actually, give me that.
Okay, I'll go grab some juice.
Wait. You're
did
not
Torque
even
juice
allowed
this
to drink
morning?
Juice.
There's no juice in the galley.
There's no juice.
He's
in the
not.
okay.
Oh, Torque, we're going to. Sidebar. We're going to have to talk about this boy's diet. Comet ice. Can you whip that up? Is that a thing you can make?
I can make a snow cone.
No cones, anyone?
You know, like shaved ice.
What's shaved ice? Oh, wait, so you shaved ice?
Yeah, and then you put like different like candied syrup on it. Like I can.
The shaved
make
ice
a-
can wait. We are talking
I'm
about
sorry.
something important right now.
Snow
That's
cones,
your right.
Gideon!
I'm fond of a sugary syrup, though.
Oh boy.
Can't we eat snow cones and talk about your tragic past? Why?
Can we do one of those quick cuts to like us sitting now at a table with snow cones continuing the conversation?
Now we're in the
Everyone has
galley
snow
and we're having
cones.
snow cones.
And I look furious holding like a
All
cherry
right,
snow.
and go. All right, and Gideon, go.
Cherry, it's my favorite.
Maybe having something a little sweet will help the bitterness
Now,
go down.
yeah, you're acting like Pain when I gave him the food that he loved, but
Yeah,
he was still
exactly.
angry and hated it.
While everyone's enjoying their snow cones, this is an added detail that has to be noted. Epka, you sit there and you like focus really hard on the snow cone, and you watch as the ice starts to twinkle like stars.
Okay. I
He's
think
like
it's good for you.
changed the like alchemical formula of the ice itself with his mind.
Okay, it's good for me to eat now. You can-
That never seen.
You made glitter with your brain?
Not really glitter. I just changed the chemical compound to something like.
How much glitter can you make?
Oh,
So
it's not glitter. It's just magnesium.
I need a ton of
It's-
glitter
it's a new-
immediately.
It's a new thing they've been doing. That the youngins they've been doing
I'm actually
science
really
in the
old.
kitchen.
With glitter, I heard.
He's doing chemistry on food.
Yeah. No, I'm not that smart.
That's what you just did. Look at all the
He's not
shinies
that smart
on
at
it.
all. He's eating glitter.
Yeah,
Look
this
how
tastes
big your
pretty
brain
good.
is. It's nearly as big as mine, and I'm very smart.
Gideon, is your grip tightening around the base of the stone?
Gideon, if
Like
you don't
starts
eat
to
that
drip
snow
out.
cone, it's gonna melt.
I just bite it.
You bite the top of the cardboard off.
Yeah, the paper.
I would say as soon as Efka takes a bite, he's like experiencing sugar for the first time. He's just like holding his face and does like a little smile, but then like kind of like nervously looks around and just like takes
Wait,
little
is he
bites.
like a dog? He can't control his heart rate.
How long-
Just gave him sugar.
How
and
long
he's
does it
just
take
gonna
us
die.
to swell up like a shellfish allergy?
Anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, he just looks very pleased and just like hides it at the table and starts scarfing it down.
Quick, get the Epka pin.
We could just give him some Epicac and he'll throw it up.
Oh my god. Alright, so
Oh,
everyone's
I'm happy.
enjoying their ices, and Gideon, you have things you wish to discuss clearly.
So Ringalo, Featherfingers.
Flitterfingers, close.
Yes. Okay. Rigatoni, Flitterfingers. Got it.
Actually, Regalo Flitter
Yeah.
Fingers.
Okay. Go back.
Yeah.
There.
He was my mentor. And unfortunately, like I said, was taken away from me. But I didn't know he had business going with Gibbous. Now, I'm going to do some more research into their connection, but apparently there's something here that I'm missing. There's something that could be very important.
So this Ringo guy was a star?
Oh,
I'm good. Oh, I'm gonna punch you through the screen right now. I'm literally.
But yes, he was a star.
also yes.
But also yes. Now, we have a lot of information set in front of us. But for now, I think we need to go back, pay Rube a visit, with the heavy hand, politely beat his face to a pulp so that we can get that ship.
Are you advocating violence, Master Gideon?
Yes!
Perhaps I am.
Should I go get the mask?
Or wait, what if we just write a strongly worded letter?
Well, we tried to give him an NFT and he didn't take it.
Oh, okay.
Did you really?
I like the fact that he just knows what an
They
NFT
did,
is.
they
Like, okay,
tried
yeah,
to
we're
give the
trying
NFT away.
Yeah, I probably didn't want to be chained down by that.
Down.
Can we just not?
Can we not?
No, we
We're gonna
can't.
get.
Can't not.
We're gonna get through it.
We're gonna make it.
All right, so we need to go see Rube.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I feel bad. His parents called him a Rube, and they made that his name.
It might be a nickname.
That's not a very
Huh.
nice nickname.
I didn't give it to him.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
but still.
go into the wings.
Okay. Wings.
This is your helmsman speaking. I would like to formally put forth a request that the wings be activated for our travel through this region to another one. Thank you.
You need to fill it out. Triplicate.
Yeah.
Wait, and before that, did Celestian actually even get a snow cone?
Oh,
Celestial
Yeah, he got banana. He loves banana.
Okay.
Celestial
Everyone knows
refused
that.
to sit with you guys while he ate a snow cone. He ate it off on the other side.
Oh,
Did he have like 4 snow cones?
Like yeah, 2 into
Different
his
colour.
knee and then 1.
Not gore, or was it gore?
He sat
One
in the
for each.
hammock with 6.
One for each
It's like-
stomach.
There's a little spilt snow cone on your helmsman chair.
Yeah.
Your helm.
Bastard.
I can see him like swinging back and forth, like I'll show them wings.
Oh, sure. All right. So wings. You guys make your way to the outskirts of the Leyran spaceport to Rube Scrapyard, where you settle down in front of the scrapyard, or do you want to fly into the scrapyard directly?
Set it down right in front of his.
In front of the big.
Yeah, we're going right for the heart of this.
Okay.
Of
So you're
this
gonna set it
guy.
down right in where, like the grand entrance, the huge steel head shaped to look like a dwarf. And when you set it down, you disembark the ship. You look towards the head, and you see that it looks like the face has been punched. Like it looks like someone has rocked its dome. Like it's like turned to the side as though it got haymakered.
Is it disfigured, like crumpled
Yes.
in?
Like you know, like when you see a slow motion of a boxer getting like turned around by a punch. Like you see the jaw has spun, the face is like kind of lopped to one side, the eyes are almost like bulging out of the head, like cartoonishly.
Are there
Like those little
previously-
stretch dolls.
Or that one guy in that talent show.
Just whenever you make that noise, it brings
So
me
good.
joy.
Such a good sound.
This inspires joy.
Do not throw this away.
So previously we couldn't see in from any angle.
No, but now like the head has been ripped so far to the side that the fence that was attached to the side of the head is like completely detached, leaving about 15 feet of like free space to just walk through.
And walk into the like main structure of the
into
head.
The scrapyard.
Oh, that's just the scrapyard. That's not the head itself.
No, the head.
Is
The head
is there
like,
a guy-
totally ripped to shreds by this like punch.
Is there a guy laying on the ground with a note on his chest?
Nope, no guy on the ground
All right.
with a note on his chest.
Is there a bloody spot where a guy used to be laying?
Nope.
Damn,
Well,
I was
damn
really
it.
hoping for that.
Are there bits of brain scattered around somewhere?
No. Not a trace. There are footprints.
They just see me slurped it up.
Wait, what?
Those eyeball bits.
Delicious.
Oh.
Where are the footprints leading?
Towards the head.
Towards the head.
Mhm.
I kind of want to go in that big new opening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you look through the opening and you see a very well organized scrapyard beyond.
Oh, Rube.
You don't hear any response.
I'm gonna keep walking further in.
Okay. You walk in. The scrapyard is huge in scope. You could see from like above that this place was incredibly like voluminous in terms of its dimensions. It is filled to the brim with scrap metal and ruined old parts of vehicles and buildings, just like piled into very neat, categorized rows. Nothing like Borf's scrapyard park, which was much smaller and far more chaotic in its arrangement.
And we don't see any signs of life?
No, you don't see anyone around.
Perhaps we should head back to the head.
Do you want to investigate the head?
We have no time for the bathroom, Gideon. We need to figure out this mystery.
Good thing I always go.
You're in timeout.
Right, just left.
It's just done. It's done with the stream. Okay, you want to walk over to the mangled, corrupted head. You see that the what was like the vault door has been warped from like a huge force and like lays hanging open now.
Just gonna stroll right through.
Okay, you stroll in. It's kind of like on an angle a little bit, so the floor is tilted away from you, and you look around and you see there are like a litany of papers like that completely cover the floor.
I'm gonna bend down and just pick up a random scrap of paper and start reading.
They're all like itineraries and writs of purchase, the same as the one that Rube presented to you before.
Can I investigate them to see if they're counterfeit?
Yeah, sure. On an investigation check, or if you alternatively have a forgery kit proficiency, I would allow you to roll with advantage.
Epka would like to help get Mr. Gideon.
Okay, Epka's going to almost like guide you psychically with his mind.
It's like, hey, you should look over there.
It's like
Wait, no,
nudging
over
your
there.
head.
Over there.
Don't touch it.
I will go in that direction and start reading it, and so I get advantage with it now.
Yes, because you are being
Oh
assisted.
yeah. And let me do that one more time.
One more team.
One more team.
All right. How do I? Let's roll it again. Do. That would be a 18 both times.
Okay.
We're on the same wavelength.
With an 18, you start to kind of like leaf through all of these different writs and certificates, and they're all identical in their template and format, and they're all dated on like the same day, and have all been signed with a signature that looks identical on each one. Like it couldn't possibly have been signed individually over and over again. It's as though they've been like reprinted for like ease of just like noting things down as quickly as possible.
I see. Wait, does it look like maybe a stamp that was just done?
Yeah.
I see. I think I'll start to move even further and see if I see anything else.
Okay. You look around and there doesn't seem to be anything of interest inside the head.
Oh, Rube, are you hiding? Just want to talk.
No response.
Was the head big enough to have like a main office in it?
Oh yeah.
Where Rube would have been?
The head is probably like a 3-story tall building.
Because I kind of want to check his main office.
Okay. You want to climb up into the like slanted upper cavity. You like kind of go up through what would be like the back of the throat and into the like the nasal cavity.
Oh, we're climbing them sinuses.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
we're up in them sinuses.
Yeah.
So you climb up into the sinus, and the first thing you see on the floor of the main office is a body, just like crumpled into a heap on the floor.
Do we recognize it?
No.
Mason.
It looks like a dwarf.
I'll check his pocket, see if he has any identification on him.
Okay. You run his pockets. You find nothing of interest other than 15 gold pieces. But then if you like check over his body, roll me an investigation check to do so.
Oh, it was almost a 19. A roll in the 19, but it's a 9 total.
9 total. Yeah, you don't find anything else on his person that you find curious or interesting.
Did we know anything? What did we know? We never saw Rube in person.
Never saw him. Never asked.
Were we ever
Mason
told
anything
anything about him? Well, Mason was shit.
Yeah.
So, but
Borf told you that he was like his he was indebted to Rube, right? Like he was his taskmaster almost.
But he never described Rube in a
No.
physical manner in any way?
He didn't.
Okay.
Does anyone speak Dwarvish?
I do.
I do.
If you speak Dwarvish,
Oh, we
you
got
know
2 of
that
us.
Rube is a Dwarvish name.
Well, could I also roll on the Spelljammer because it's very famously a dwarven Spelljammer, right?
You can roll.
Style?
You can roll an Arcana check to see if you know anything about the Dwarven head.
Little known that Rube is Dwarvish for Dunderhead.
I don't even think you have to roll
That's
to
a
know that it
5.
looks like a dwarf head.
Yeah.
It looks like a big metal dwarf head. That's not a Spelljammer.
That would be silly.
No.
Not aerodynamic at all.
Does the head actually look like the head of like the person laying in front of
Do you
us?
turn the person over so you can see their face?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you turn them over and you see that the face, like the head, has been caved in,
Ew.
like brutally, like pummeled to paste.
Do you think that he might have gotten battle fisted?
You can roll a medicine check.
No. Couldn't have been battle fisted. That's
This
a 2.
does.
That was a 2, yeah.
Just make me a little bit squeamish, guys.
Could save you from that, but I like this.
This seems rather familiar. This looks just like the face that we just entered. So I'm gonna go on a guess and say this might be Rube.
Oh, then maybe we should just look on other grounds to see if we see this Spelljammer.
I don't know if the Spelljammer's gonna be on the ground. That might be back in the scrapyard, but
That's
I
what I
wanna
mean.
see-
And I meant on like in the scrapyard, on the grounds. You know, like grounds.
The document
Gotcha.
from Apogee said it was in a hangar, I thought.
Yes.
A hangar on these grounds somewhere.
and I
So far,
remember
we've
it
seen
was-
nothing that resembles that.
No, you haven't gone very far into the scrapyard yet.
And we wouldn't have had any type of view.
We looked
Coming in.
before
If
when we
you
first
would've-
peered over, and we didn't view very well, and we didn't see anything
No,
because
you guys-
we rolled
Yeah, you
shit.
rolled terribly. But you could go walk around and see if you can find something that.
Well, from the Spelljammer, we came in, we landed right there.
Yeah, but
I
you
mean, we
guys-
should be able to see
you guys
buildings.
had rolled previously when you flew by Rubes and you did a perception check and you failed. But like, you could have done another one, or you could do one now if you wanted to do another like more kind of complete.
But will
survey.
we not see at least buildings?
No,
I
no,
mean-
it's like so it's
If something was
huge.
warehouse sized and
It's
large enough,
huge. Like we're talking like South American cattle ranch size, you know, hundreds of acres. Like you would have to take your time like combing over the lands to see what's here.
Okay, I was just thinking. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was just thinking with the building. Regardless, when we come in, like inside it, I mean, hangars would seem to stick out unless they were just covered with stuff. That's why I was asking. So.
Yeah, no, you from what you've done, you haven't done that. There has been no statement of like we scanned the entire scrapyard. It's just been like
Got it.
We fly to the scrapyard, we look where we are now,
Yeah.
and then we land. There hasn't been
Well,
like a full.
I was actually hoping that we would circle through. I was actually when we were getting ready when you were asking that question, I was like,
Well, you could always just do
Oh,
one now
once over.
and eliminate that option.
we should find the Spelljammer. Gideon, it's if it's here, we should just go find it. Maybe we should get a better view.
All right, yeah, you all go on down to the ship and get it ready. I'm gonna do one quick once over in this main office, see if I see anything.
Would you like any help, Mr. Gideon? Because I'm just going to cover this body with the cloth before I leave.
The more the merrier.
Okay.
So, Gideon, you start going through the office, and everything has been trashed, and a lot of stuff has actually been burnt and clearly destroyed.
Trying to hide the evidence. I don't see anything that would be of any use to, like,
There's
just
nothing,
barely missed it.
There's nothing left in here for you. You could go up to the 3rd floor.
I will do that.
Okay, so you go up to the 3rd floor, you open the door that has been kind of popped open by the brutal force that opened the other doors, and you find inside a bedroom, similarly trashed and scorched, but one thing of particular interest to you as you that you see as you enter is this huge oil painting that has fallen off of its hook on the wall and down and has been tilted to the side behind the master bed, and the oil painting is of a red-haired dwarf with grey streaks in his beard and hair, completely naked as the day he was born.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
A very familiar looking halfling laid down on her side with her chin resting atop her fist, looking out at you.
Is it the same halfling?
It's
that
your
was...
halfling.
It's Carrie. It could be anyone else. And she is also butt naked.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
What they do.
Thickness confirmed?
Thickness indeed confirmed.
Thickness confirmed. So they were obviously in cahoots. Uh-huh.
Or they just have a wonderful relationship.
There you go. I want to check behind the painting.
Okay, the painting's already fallen off the wall, so you just check the section of the wall that it fell onto, and there's nothing there.
I see.
Don't just leave it there.
I'll take this. I come back down the stairs and I was like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Mind your business."
Okay, I'll mind my own business.
This is going in my secret special room that no one else is allowed into.
Okay, I found a decent cloth to put up in, and I put rocks on each corner so it doesn't get blown off.
Actually, before I do leave, I want to do one quick scan over and see if I see anything else, or is it just the painting in there? Like
That's
anything
it.
under the bed?
No,
cool.
There's nothing else of interest. Okay, so you are all ready to fly in the Spelljammer. The wings are called for, the Spelljammer takes over, and you start to systematically fly over this incredibly large estate until you see what can unmistakably be described as a huge stone half-barrel shaped structure.
That might be our destination right there.
How can you tell?
It's just a hunch.
Oh, okay. You said it with such confidence that I immediately believe you.
Okay. Do you want
Appreciate it.
Do you want to land the ship?
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ship lowers down, lands in front of the hangar, and you could step out and go and inspect what's inside the covered stone awning.
Anyone like the pleasure to go first?
I mean, I'll go open, so I'm fine. I'm not scared.
So I'm not. It's just we're just at the door into the hangar.
Yeah,
Right?
you're
Okay.
you land in the scrapyard next to the hangar.
All right. Torkel
It's like totally open
down
to
this-
the air as well. You just have to go look in it.
Yeah, Torque will come down, go down, and enter into the room, and then light a torch into the hangar, and
Okay. As
hold it
you
up
light
and-
up the torch, you reveal the reflective, glimmering golden filigree that runs the sides of this campy, fantastical, slapstick train Spelljammer. It is garishly painted and welded with swirling designs. At its front is perched a herald, a jutting penguin wearing a flared top hat.
Is the penguin naked too?
it's a business thing. It's a business goose on a
He's
phone.
wearing a suit. And attached behind on like each bracket and winch.
His birthday
He
suit.
doesn't have pants on. Just the
They never wear
they
pants.
don't wear pants.
There are several cars, each one distinct in their design and purpose. The first car that is winched on looks like a sleeping car, right, for passengers to enjoy their sleep and to dine on their dinners. Behind that then is this. It almost just looks like a square box that's finished with a bright red and golden paint with the words Cirque de Glacé written on the side. The next car behind that is like a giant cage with the bars have been welded to look like prancing lions and saber-toothed tigers and elephants. Beyond that is like this huge, almost like it's almost shaped like a circus tent, but it's made from wood. It is like a bright sunburst orange pinstripe with a yellow and white like inlay, like in order. It's like very garish and loud in color. Am I missing a car, Nick? I might be missing a car.
Yeah, that's most of them.
We got the sleeping and dining car, the stage car, the rehearsal car, the animal cages, and then finally there's one. I feel like there's one more car that I'm missing. If I can remember what it was, yeah, it will. We will. But if you can, so at some
We
point
can add more cars.
Yeah, we will add more cars. The stream is unfortunately very delayed, so you guys can't see the current work in progress that has been so dutifully made by our dear Gaston Garcia, who has been hard at work on all of the Spelljammers we've had designed so far, but I will post one here for the players to see, and eventually the audience will see it as well. There you go. That is the Dowa Carnival Train Spelljammer that we have been seeking.
Yo, that's dope.
No one paints trains like Gaston.
Oh, John.
Oh, that was a good one. Actually.
Torque will then just wave back with the torch and step out. There's a business goose train here that I think it's it.
That is what I call jackpot.
It's huge, by the way. The scale of this image is not currently displayed, but it is. That was the other car, Nick. It was just like a flatbed, just a totally flat, like featureless, almost like place on it whatever you want, which is large enough for you to land the dragonfly on.
Yo.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
Perfect.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool.
Just gotta say, this adventure is finally getting off the rails.
And on that terrible pun, thank you, James, for leaving us on such a dour, terrible note. We will end.
Dower or Doar?
It's you
Oh,
just
God
took
damn
right
it.
in my mouth.
No, that was supposed to be the last bad pun of the night.
My night is ruined.
That is where we will have to love you and leave you. But please do join us next week for another episode of Spelljammer Tears of the Moon, where hopefully we do not suffer as many audio issues and we can get this gravy train rolling. All right.
Good work, team.
I thought you said no. I thought you said no more.
Good night,
bad
everyone.
puns.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for watching.
Good night.
I'm sorry about the stream issue.